I only got into one fight as a bouncer, but it taught me this Jedi mind trick, so it was kind of worth it. So I bounced for a little bit while I was fighting, and this one night, everything was cool until this one guy came in with these girls, and he was a jerk to the point that the owner wanted to kick him out. Now, I didn't want any issues, but because I was bothered by the way he was acting, when I approached him, I said, "Hey, man, you gotta go." And that shift to frustration and annoyance, you could clearly hear, it's not even the words, you could hear and feel that I started to match his energy. And what happened? We got into a little tussle. He wanted to act tough in front of the girls, so he came at me. I picked his ankle, he fell on his back, and I said, "Hey man, do you really want to do this?" I broke my Fitbit, now that I remember. Motherfucker. But he ends up getting kicked out. Since then, never got into a fight because I started to understand it's not the words, it's the energy behind it. Even when I would kick people out at the peak of their night, I would approach them with the energy of, "Hey man, you gotta go." There was no intimidation, no annoyance, no frustration. My energy didn't shift from the calm feeling that I wanted to have. Even if people would get frustrated and yell at first, I would still hold that tone and then they would start to calibrate to my tone instead of me matching theirs. Because as human beings, we're vibrational beings. If you set the tone, keyword tone, they will match your vibe. They're either going to leave or they're going to match your vibe. And that's the Jedi mind trick. You don't match other people's energy, you get them to match yours.